here. We can maybe go through that later, but we'll just trust that this is a resistor that is enough to protect it. So again, because I want to take the power from this row, from row 17, I'm going to put one leg of the resistor into that row. And then we will pull that up to another row, right? So again, let's recap. What do we have? Why are we getting Zen? I don't know, Mama. Are you trying to turn up right now? You deionize water and we're all good. I love color codes and resistors being colorblind. Oh no, Wyatt. Yeah, that is tough. Bow the Builder, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. So right now, what do we have? The red wire bringing in power from the Arduino, bringing in the 5 volts from the Arduino to this last column, right? This orange wire is picking up the power, taking it to row 17. Row 17 has power across. So this wire on this resistor is picking it up. It's going to go through the resistor, feel a little bit of resistance, and then come down to row 11. And row 11 is where we're going to put our LED. And I believe I need to put the long leg. The long leg is now on the same row as the resistor. And then the next leg will take that back to ground. So we need one more wire. We'll use a white wire. So we'll plug into row 10, right? Plug into row 10 and then bring that to ground. Right? Everybody's following along, right? There's a test at the end of this. So start taking notes, all right? There's a big test. If you don't pass, well, there's going to be repercussions. Thank you, Warwolf. See, somebody's paying attention out there. Thank you. Extra credit for you, Warwolf. Oh, Rage Guitars is all right. Good. I worked with an engineer that hated having to look up the color code, so he wrote an app that would grab the color pattern and tell you the value. And he refused to give the app out. He probably could have got some good money for that. That's a good idea, Lidar. Thank you for the follow too, Warwolf. Much appreciated. Oh, you got it, Lidar. Okay, thank you. And tell me if I'm about to make a fool of myself. Don't let me get electrocuted, all right? There's a lot of things that we troll about on this channel, but don't let me get electrocuted. So one more sanity check before we power it on, right? 5 volts, the red wire coming out of the Arduino. Again, onto the last column. The orange wire is picking it up, bringing it to row 17. The first leg of the resistor, bringing it to row 11. The long leg of the LED diode is plugged into row 11. The other leg goes to 12. White wire brings it back to ground. E-yeet for the win, no E-yeets. So ideally, whenever I plug this in, we're gonna see this LED turn on, and it should just be static, right? There's nothing fancy going on with it. It should just be static. So, with any luck, and there we go. No check, full send. I like your style, Miller. I like your style, and that's typically how we roll around here. Right? Thank you. I'm still waiting for the bets on when you produce blue smoke. No blue smoke. We're thinking of programming a Pi camera to take a picture of a resistor and pull the colors. Yeah, there you go. So okay, notice something else though. Notice something else in that our blue light is still doing the 3 seconds on, 1 second off, right? So the code that is in the Arduino's brain is controlling the LED up here, but this is just passive, right? The 5 volts that we plugged into is just a passive. It's always 5 volts, right? So the LED is on, and everything is good. Now if we were to take out the 5 volt signal, all of a sudden that turns off, right? So it's because we've got the constant 5 volts coming through. So voodoo magic camera tricks. We do try to get away with a few of those, Loyal, but this one's real. Now, whenever we get to the more advanced stuff, like that sign that's supposedly going on my back wall that's supposed to be finished and working by the end of next month, that will 100% be a green screen. But you know, we're at least going to we're gonna do the easy stuff, and we're gonna show that, so it'll be a little more believable later. That's just open power, not controlled with the software. Exactly, Rage. So now the plan is to take this from open power. So we're going to take the red wire out and actually hook that up to one of the digital pins here, right? So these digital pins are controlled power. So the brain of the Arduino can actually control the power of these pins. The 5 volts that we plugged into over here is just passive, right? It's just always on. So, damn, there we go. A successful test of the breadboard. We still remember how to kind of use one of these, right?